Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Cinnamon Stitches. I am your yarn host Jennifer, and today I have a box of yarn from Premier Yarns. Now, I was sitting outside. Story time. This is a brand new yarn from Premier. We're going to open it together because I've peeked in but I have not opened it all the way. I'm sitting in the front yard and Mr. Cinnamon asked me what I had coming from Premier Yarns. I was like, nothing, I ain't placed an order. He's all, well, it says it's shipped. I said, who did it say it shipped from? He's like, FedEx. I was like, well, if it's shipped from FedEx, I didn't order it. It's coming from them directly. That means they're sending me a package. Because when I order, they generally send it post office, but when they're sending me something special like this, it comes FedEx because it's here like the next day. And so, because I'm only 5 hours away from Premier Yarns, I would really like to go drive down there and go in their warehouse again, but like, I have no reason to because they don't have a store. Anyway, and when FedEx showed up, he brings this black box that's all crunched up, first of all. Like, I had a hard time getting it open because it was crunched. And he sat that on my porch, and I'm like, that can't be from Premier Yarns. Their boxes are red or white. Why is this box black? Like, maybe it's from Universal, because Universal is like the mother, sister company, whatever, for Premier Yarns. They're in those same warehouse. And I know that Universal has, and I'm not an affiliate with Universal. I mean, I could be without a problem, but like, I just don't use Universal very often. And I was like, maybe they sent me something from the Universal side of the warehouse because their boxes are black. And I picked it up. I was like, Elle? Like Elle? And it says ELLE by Me. Embrace luxury. Baby, I'm ready for some luxury, okay? You guys ready? Oh! It's even got the fancy, like, and it says luxury is a matter of style rather than money. I dropped my cards on the floor. Hold up. Hold up. I got a granny pick it up. Gotta pick it up like old lady. Alright, and it came with this really cool card thingy. So, like I said, I haven't even popped that sticker. I've just peeked in the sides to see what's going on. Super, super stoked about this box. The second I got it, I was like, wait a minute, when's this yarn releasing? And so I contacted my contact at Premier. I was like, I need to know all the information, right? And these cards give details about, I love these cards. I love that they did this. This box feels like it was so much extra effort was put into it. So it says, ELLE by Me, a contemporary line of yarns designed to empower creative expression and celebrate individuality. Right here, baby. All right. We believe that luxury is a matter of style rather than money. Elevate your projects by using ELLE by Me's exquisite textures, runway-inspired color palettes, and unrivaled quality, all available at inclusive price points. Thank you. I don't know what any of these yarns are going to cost because that information is not part of this. And I didn't think to ask. I will post links to Premier Yarns' website and you can go check out the prices. And I, of course, will have an opinion on the prices. But it says inclusive price point. So, I mean, it can't be... I'm thinking inclusive can't be more than $10 a ball, right? Is what I'm thinking. That's what I'm hoping. Unleash your inner designer and craft Elle-worthy pieces that seamlessly blend haute couture with handmade charm with ELLE by Me. All right, so you got the beautiful, like, I love that everything is in black because it's so, like, it's so bourgeoisie, okay? So we're gonna crack that paper open. All right. This is what we got going on. These colors are so pretty. I am not a neutral girl at all. But when I show you up close, this is like rose gold to me. And it's just pretty. And this one is like screaming at me. Alright, we're going to go yarn by yarn. So the first card that pops up is Odette. And it says Odette is a bulky 5. 328 yards. 100-gram ball. Hand washed. Do not tumble dry. Do not bleach. 22% alpaca. I don't have my glasses. I have no idea where they're at. 22% alpaca, 22% superwash merino, 25% polyester, 18% metallized polyester, 15% acrylic. This is gorgeous. This This just, I feel like this would be a beautiful sweater. Is that not beautiful? And it's so lightweight, like it feels like it's nothing, which is typical with alpaca, but isn't that beautiful? You see that gold in there? All right, this is the colorway. I should have read this instead of this because this is way small print. Muslin. Muslin. Isn't that beautiful? It feels luxury. Just feels luxury. All right, let's see. That's the label. I'm getting all fancy with it. It's getting all fancy. All right, what else does this say? Lighter than air, Odette is dreamy and ethereal. Is that how you say that, ethereal? I always get that wrong. Merino wool and alpaca supply warmth and loft to her fiber blend, while a metallic thread adds a subtle sparkle with a generous yardage and sophisticated assortment of muted colors. Sweaters and accessories stitched from Odette will float their way to the front of your closet again and again. This is beautiful, and it comes in some really pretty colors. So I'm liking the pinky one and the purple one. Let's see. Those are the colors. You see this pink one down here? And then this one up here is like a lilac. Aren't those colors beautiful? Just stunning. Salt Muslin Blush. Is it Cerise? Wisp Sea Glass. Lichen. Chocolate Fog. Lake Steel and Ebony. Absolutely beautiful. It says use... I really can't see that. Suggested hook size 6mm. I would probably even use bigger than that. But now this has alpaca in it. I'm not a huge fan of alpaca. My nose doesn't like it, but my nose is already stuffy, so I'm good with that. This feels really nice. It's not like buttery soft. You can feel that there's wool in it. But I just think this would make such a beautiful sweater, right? So pretty. All right, next. Aurelie, right? Aurelie. Says Aurelie is again a bulky fiber. This is so pretty. This one's heavy. The Odette is like light, weighs nothing. This one's heavy. So this one is 77 yards for 100 grams. Aurelie demands. Is it Aurelie? Aurelie sounds fancier. Demands attention, and each project that utilizes her unique texture and sparkle deserves its turn in the spotlight with a sturdy anti-pilling acrylic core wrapped and looped with glittery thread. Aurelie creates a boucle fabric luxurious to the touch with a glamorous shine. Each colorway is multi-dimensional, which shows Aurelie to effortless accent other yarns, while her refined palette ensures that on her own she'll take center stage. This is really pretty. I don't work with this style yarn very often, but when I did, I had a bunch of this when Premier Yarns had the... Oh, what is that designer's name? You guys remember what I'm talking about? It was a designer and it was Premier Yarns label. And they had a yarn almost identical to this that I made a tree skirt out of. Which I know it's like a colossal waste of that yarn. That yarn was really expensive. It was like $6, $7 up to $10. What is that designer's name? It's not Bob Mackie. I don't know why I'm thinking Bob Mackie. My best friend in high school loved this designer. That's why I knew who he was. It doesn't matter. Anyway, they had a yarn that was very similar to this, and it works up as a heavy yarn even when you work it up. So I would not use this for like wearables. This would make an excellent like scarf or like something small that goes around the neck. I don't think I would make much more than that in the way of wearables, because I made the tree skirt out of yarn that looks exactly like this, except it was silver. I had a silver one and I had a gold one. And it's really heavy and it has horrible drape because it's so heavy. So like this would be a beautiful like open work stitches, like an accessory around your neck, something light like that. Or an accent to like, you know, something. But I'm going to play with this and work it up and see what happens. Also, from the email that I got from Premier Yarns, they're going to have a ton of patterns to go with this stuff. So I'm also going to research that and see what they recommend for these types of yarns. I didn't tell you what the makes of this was. So it's 55% polyester, 30%, 36% acrylic, 9% metallized polyester. Hand wash. Do not tumble dry, do not bleach, do not iron. And then the colors, I'm going to have to look at this on my camera because this is all way too small for me to see. Alright, these are the colors. And I'm really liking the dark ones. So it looks like Galaxy and Treasure Chest, or even Majesty, I would be interested in seeing up close. Very, very cool. Alright, next we got Charlotte. We have two different kinds of Charlotte. We have Charlotte and Charlotte Multis. Okay, and these are both bulky 5s. So these are all good for like winter wear. Oh, I see. If I would have turned it around, there's ideas on the back. So this is the Aurelie. And they show it in a beret, which I could totally see that. And that looks crochet. So, I mean, we know that I know how to crochet a beret. I may have to turn that into a beret. And then the Odette, which I showed you this. Look at that. Oh, I want to wear that right now. That is so pretty. Let's see. That's 328 yards. So I would probably need 2 or 3 of those to make one of those that fit me. Right? Alright, now we got the Charlotte and the Charlotte Multi. And these totally go together. Alright, let's see. Charlotte is 196 yards and Charlotte Multi is 164 yards, which is common when you have a variegated yarn. They generally do that. Both a bulky 4. Both machine wash cold, tumble dry, low, do not bleach, do not iron. 60% acrylic, 40% wool. Alright. I'm going to show you the solids first. Ooh, this comes in a lot of colors. Alright, this color is Persimmon. It has a beautiful, like, fleshy, peachy color. Isn't that beautiful? What do you think? Do you think that goes with my skin tone, or do you think that would like dull my skin too much? It's really pretty. It's really soft. Oh yeah. And it smells good. I love yarn, dude. I got a problem. Look how big that is. How many yards is this? 196 yards. Well, it's not a whole lot of yards, but it's a bulky 5, so it'll work up pretty fast. What are they making with the Charlotte? That's what I want to know. Alright, they made a scarf. Very simple scarf. That looks crocheted too. Doesn't that look crocheted to you? I mean, I can't see because like... Oh, and then the Multi, they did a pillow in knit. Which is beautiful, but I would never do that. I don't like pillows. I hate throw pillows. They always end up on the floor. I got kids and dogs. I don't do throw pillows. Alright, so it says for the Charlotte, Craft your next masterpiece using versatile and resilient Charlotte. Charlotte is a soft, bulky weight blend of acrylic and wool, ensuring ease of use, durability through laundering, which is a good thing, and warmth when temperatures drop. Her sophisticated color palette provides solid hues and coordinating multis to suit your style, from the cubicle to the cafe and everywhere in between. Okay, but like this line over here is where I'm like, that's where I want to be, right? So we're going to do a slow scan. Which colors do you tend to lean towards? So we have this side is definitely like more like warm neutrals, right? The yellow is really pretty. I also really like that one and that one. And then the center is just like straight neutrals with the exception of that blue. But over here is where Cinnamon Stitches lives. So from the cherry is pretty, but like from plum down to holly. So plum, this purple down to holly, that's where Cinnamon Stitches lives, right there. Those are, like, I would make something out of all of those. So I would do like a rainbow thing. So we have plum, azalea, papaya, sunny, sea glass, margarita, lime, and holly. But if I were to pick just one of those greens, I would probably pick the lime. And then I would put it in the coconut and stir it all up. I put the lime in the coconut. Oh, this has a whisk colorway too. As did this one. And they're all 5-weight. So if you wanted to mix them together, you could. All right, now to the multi, which is less yardage. This is beautiful. Look at that. All right, this is the color Persimmon Multi. So they gave me Persimmon and Persimmon Multi. That is so pretty. See, I'm thinking a hat set, like a hat and a cowl. But like, I want the hat to be primarily this, with like this for the brim. And then the scarf to be primarily this, or the cowl to be primarily this color. Right? We have a little bit of that on the trim, and then this with a little bit of this as the trim. And I would probably knit that, because I would want to stretch that as far as I could. So for the Charlotte Multis, craft your next masterpiece using versatile and resilient Charlotte. Charlotte bulky weight blend of acrylic and wool, ensuring ease of use, durability through... Did I already read this? Is this the exact same thing? Yes. They just put it in bigger letters. So these are the colors of the multi. And so the azalea multi would be so pretty. Let's do side by side. I'm going to take these off the little ring thing if I can. Okay, how does this open? How does it open? I don't know how to work this. Alright. Take that off. We have the two Charlotte colors side by side. Right? So they have the azalea multi. And I would put that with all of these right here. They're really pretty. They have a margarita multi too. Alright, so azalea multi and the margarita multi mixed with all those colors. Oh, that would be stunning. That would be stunning. There's nothing wrong with the colors they sent me. They're beautiful, but they're a little, you know, a little neutral for Cinnamon Stitches. They're beautiful, but they're, and I'm gonna absolutely use them. But yeah, I'm thinking like a hat set with this. What do you think? Let's see. We'll pretend it's like a fascinator. Right? Pretty. And then this, I need to figure out what I'm gonna make with this, because this is beautiful. Premier Yarns is gonna take my money again. I want a sweater out of this. I want a sweater out of this. And I don't even like alpaca, but I want a sweater out of this. And this color specifically. I mean, the other colors are beautiful, But there's something about that. It reminds me of my mom. And my mom was a beautiful woman. She always dressed nice. And the other colors are so pretty, but like I really like that one. I feel like that would just make a beautiful like Christmas to New Year's sweater, right? And I'm like a full sweater is what I'm thinking. All right, so thank you to Premier for sending me new yarns. I want to hear your guys' opinion, so like comment below, like comment and comment and comment. Which one is your favorite? We'll go over them again. The Odette. Well, I'll show you how to say that. Oh, orally. This one. Or Charlotte. I'm really, really liking the Charlotte. It's got a nice sheen to it, and it just feels good. It just feels good. Which one would you be most interested in? Which one draws your eye the most? Because it's really the Odette and the Charlotte for me. The Orly is okay, but like the Odette, oh, I want a sweater. I want a sweater. Maybe we can get Premier Yarns to send me enough. I can make us a tutorial, right? It'd be fantastic. So, how was that for a Yarn Porn Friday video? Completely sponsored by Premier Yarns. I didn't order any of this. Didn't know they were even coming out with any of these yarns. But boy, I was so happy to see that black box. I was like, okay, it's black. It's got to be fancy. Because you know with marketing, they use black for like luxury and for... They use black for telling you that these are the expensive crackers. You know what I'm saying? Like the expensive crackers are in the black box. You already know that. But I can't eat crackers because I'm gluten intolerant. So yarn in a black box is the next best thing, right? And I really like that they did this. I think this is kind of cool. Yeah, I'm so in love with these. These feel like, and they do say luxury, so these feel like yarns that would be on the universal end of the store. And I don't even know if they have yarns like this on the universal side of things. I love universal yarns. Universal yarns is, when you have Premier and universal yarns, the universal yarns are the ones that are typically in like the small yarn shops, the LYS yarn shops. And Premier Yarns is the one that's like in the stores, like at Walmart and Hobby Lobby and like, you know. And so to see this kind of luxury coming out of Premier Yarns, first of all, is a surprise because I wasn't expecting it. And it's like a happy surprise because, yeah, I'm real happy. I'm excited to see what the price point of these yarns is going to be because I don't have that information at the time I'm filming this video, which is Wednesday. But I will have that information definitely by the time this video airs. And I will, of course, give my opinions on the price. I'm going to say, I don't even want to say, but I think these are probably going to all be around $10, $11, $12 a ball, which is, for what it is not a bad price. If it's less than that, I will be shocked, but I will be happy. But, yeah, that is a beautiful yarn. I'm trying to remember because this one reminds me of a yarn that they had out. But it's thinner and it's really nicer. What is that other yarn that they have? It's wool something. Let me look it up. And it's not nearly as soft as that, but that's what it reminds me of, is the colorway reminds me of that. Premier Yarns, where are you? It's something wool. Wool yarn. It's a so woolly is what it reminds me of. So, I'll give you an example. This is the So Woolly yarn. And the color is what reminds me of it. But the So Woolly was, I think, a 6. Yeah, it was a number 6, whereas this is a 5. And it was beautiful and it worked out beautiful, but it was just too heavy and too thick and too fat. And it looks like it's 60-40 blend. So it's the same blend, the same kind of colors. This is softer and that one is way heavier, fatter, Like, it was not my favorite. I made a set out of it. I made a hat and scarf set out of it, and it was just so big and bulky, I just never wore it. Whereas this is, it says it's a number 5, but it's a thin 5. I feel like with the right hook, this is gonna work up more like a worsted weight. See, that's on the thin side of a 5. This is gonna work up way with more drape. I can tell you that right off the bat. I'm so excited about that. I love the way it smells. So, yeah, check out my links below. I will link every single one of these yarns when the yarn comes up available. This video is a little bit late because Premier, they release videos later than my videos come out, so I just tend to line up my videos with their release, and you guys don't seem to mind, so that's what we're doing today. Thank you, Premier Yarns, for sending me this gorgeous yarn that we're going to play with as soon as I can. I want to play with it by next week. I'm definitely going to make a hat and cowl set, but I think I'm probably going to knit it. And, yeah, I don't know. I like the way, like, it looks cool crocheted up, though. Like, that wrap, that's so pretty. Well, maybe I don't have to make a whole sweater. I can just make a wrap. It's just so pretty. I'm really looking forward to see. I'm positive these are some of the patterns, but they said something about 20-something patterns were going to come out. And this is only 5 of them. 4? And that pillow is beautiful, but I don't do pillows. And I don't knit that well. I can knit basic stuff. And that definitely, you know what? We're probably going to make a beret out of that orally. We're probably going to make a beret. And I don't need to wait for the pattern because I know how to make. Oh, I didn't even notice she had a sweater on too. And that sweater looks like it has the orally around the neckline. I wonder what she's using for the base of that. I wonder which one of these yarns are pairing up with that hat. Because that's a pretty sweater. It's got like the drop scoop neck. And it looks crochet, right? You know, I'm just glad Premier is embracing. When I first came on the scene, I'm going to tell you right now. When I first came on the scene, Premier Yarns was heavily knit patterns on their website. And their patterns did not go past a 2X in most cases. And the Cinnamon Stitches came around, and Cinnamon Stitches started giving her opinions on things. They're like, wait a minute, let's crochet this. Wait a minute, let's make up to a 5X. And I'm here for it. I am here for it. So, check out the new ELLE by Me. I believe ELLE is a fashion thing, right? So ELLE is a magazine. Is that what this is based off of, is ELLE the magazine? Because that's what it looks like to me. Yeah, ELLE and Premier and ELLE magazine. When I was in high school, had a best friend. Her name was April. We are not friends no more, but she was heavily into fashion, and she was a little skinny thing. So, I mean, she was heavily into fashion, and she taught me a lot of things about fashion, and I was very much what I am today. I was a tomboy. I just did not wear makeup, didn't do my hair very much. Like, I wore t-shirt and jeans all the time. And she had pictures on her wall from ELLE magazine and Cosmo and what is the other one? What is the other one? ELLE and something else. It was bougie as heck. And she got me reading those magazines because, like, she was my best friend and I wanted to, you know, I don't know, wanted to be like her. And she had pictures of, like, Nikki Turlington and what's the other Nikki's name? Like, the models on her wall. So that's the only reason I know about ELLE magazine, because of her. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna go play with my yarn, and I will see you Monday, because I actually will probably have finished products to show you, because that beret, I'm telling you, is gonna work up in probably 2 hours maximum. And I really want to have that done by Monday. That would be fantastic. Fun, right? So we're going to play with that. Tune in Monday. I will see you then. Members, obviously, I will have a Saturday video for you. Thanks again, Premier Yarns. You guys are killing it with the new yarn launches. They are just releasing yarn that I am so in love with. I mean, it started with the Spice Shop, which I still... Oh! The Spice Shop? Okay. They started with the Spice Shop yarn. Now they're coming out with the Elle yarn. I'm gonna have to get a second job just to pay for all my yarn. If you're interested in any of these, if you have any questions, go ahead and put it in the comments below. I'll try to answer. But I really, which one would you like to see on the channel as a tutorial the most? I would like to know that. Which one are you the most interested in learning more about or seeing more of? Because we'll purchase that one for a tutorial in the future. Do you agree with me with the really bright colors? And what else was I gonna say? I don't remember what else I was gonna tell you to put in the comments below, but yeah, let's discuss. I'm really excited about this, and I'm gonna go play with my yarn, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.